seat and close your eyes. Lengthen through your spine. Feel the inner body bright, sides of the body long. Draw your shoulders onto your back and give yourself a body scan. Soften through your sit bones, soften through the shoulders, soften through the heart space. Begin to breathe in and out through the nose. So this morning, we're going to work on lengthening through the sides of our body, and we might even have a growth spurt today. During this time of spring, as we see all the growth around us beginning to pop up through the ground, I love to teach this particular class, lengthening through the sides of our body and having a little growth spurt ourselves. So with this, I want to begin with something that I wrote last year, I believe. Just about this time of spring and time of growth, change, and transformation. When we learn how to align on our yoga mats and begin to balance the left and right hemispheres of the brain, we also begin to align our emotions and thoughts. If we continually come to our mat, we won't have to analyze where we need to align in our lives. It will just happen. You will notice changes all along your yogic journey. At first, these changes will seem great, and then they will become more subtle, but they will continue to blossom as you gradually begin to transform your being. During this time of spring, we witness this same transformation in nature. Let this time of spring remind us that we too can transform. So take another inhale through the nose, and then this time exhale and make a shh sound through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale, shh. Inhale, nose, exhale, shh. And continue there while I open with a chant. This chant translates to I'm the sun, I'm the moon, I'm the earth, I'm infinity. Seat. Let's begin with circles with the torso while I put the music on. We have a little bird music this morning. Birds of nature. Go in the other direction. And now bring your right hand to the earth and left hand to the sky and crescent to the right. Our first side body stretch. Come onto your right forearm if you can and reach your left sit bone towards the earth and really feel that deep stretch through the left side of the body. And you'll be mirroring me here when I'm facing front. And then lifting back up, left hand to the earth, right hand to the sky, crescent to the left. Come onto your left forearm if you can. Reach your right sit bone towards the earth. And slowly come back up. Bring your left hand to your right knee and extend your right arm straight back. And then take that right arm, cross it over the left so your arms are crossed here. And feel a cat-cow here. So like a subtle cat-cow. Exhale, cat, the back, gazing at the navel center. Inhale, draw the chest forward. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now keep your left hand on your right hand on your left knee and extend your left arm to the side. Really broaden, keep drawing that left shoulder back. And then cross it over the right. And again, cat-cow here. And now find your way up to all fours and press it back to child's pose. Inhale forward, all fours. Exhale back, child's pose. Inhale forward, all fours. Exhale back, child's pose. Now in your child's pose, extend your right leg out to the side. And then thread your left arm through towards your right foot. Now listen carefully here. You're going to take your right hand to the edge of your mat and you're going to pull away. So like opposite directions, pull that mat away from the body as you stretch your left hip towards your heel. And then slowly come back up. Take that right leg behind you, cross it over the left leg, and then look back at your foot. Your right ribs are drawing to the right. Keep moving your ribs to the right, like banana position of the body. And now extend that right leg straight back behind you. Lift up that right arm up to the sky. Lift up and then come to Paribhasana, gatekeeper's pose. Bring your right hand down the leg, left arm stretches. And then left hand to the earth, stretch your right arm over your head, side stretch. Once again, Paribhasana, gatekeeper's pose. And then left hand to the earth and stretch. Come back, press it back to child's pose. Interlace your fingers before we go to the other side. And then press the sides of your wrists into the earth forward at the same time, hips back. Inhale, exhale, press, hips back, palms pressing down and forward. And now lifting back up, thread your right arm through, left leg to the side. Left leg to the left, right arm to the left. And then take your left hand to the side of your mat, pull the mat forward at the same time your hip back. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, exhale. Slowly come back up, extend that left leg behind you, and then cross it over the right. So diagonally across, move your ribs to the left, look at your foot. And then extend that left leg straight back behind, lift up your left arm, lift it up for Parigasana, keeper's pose, stretching back. And lift back up. Left arm reaches, right arm to the earth. One more time. Lift up. And right hand to the earth. Left arm extends. Back to all fours. Press the mat away. Cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Lift it up to downward dog. Bring your heels to the right. Press your sit bones back, hips back. Ground down strong through your hands. And at the same time as you draw your hips back, can you move your ribs to the right? So toes to the left, ribs to the right. And now other side. Heels to the left, hips back, ribs to the right. Oh, that's a little funky feeling. Feels so good though. And then come back to downward dog. Inhale, top of a push-up. Lower knees, chest, chin. Give Mother Earth a kiss. Come to Cobra. And exhale back. Downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. Full exhale. Step or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, open halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's continue our side body stretches. Reach your arms to the sky. Interlace your fingers and then crescent to the right. Back to center, to the left. Each time going back and forth, see if you can go a little bit deeper. And now inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, bow to the earth. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, come to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to the top of a push-up. Lower straight, flat back or knees, chest, chin. Cobra or up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Full exhale. Step or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, open halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale all the way to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach for the blue sky. Exhale, bow to Mother Earth. Inhale, open to the light halfway. And now extend your left foot back. Right foot forward, come onto your back knee. Lift your arms to the sky. Interlace your fingers, stretch, grow from hips through the sides of the body, through the armpits, up to your fingertips, and then crescent to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And back to center. Frame your front foot. Back foot meets the front. Inhale, open halfway. Exhale, extend your right leg back. Come onto the back knee. Reach your arms high. Interlace your fingers, and now we'll crescent to the left. Frame your front foot. Come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, top of the push-up. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. And exhale back. Downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Extend your right leg behind you. Press the mat apart. Feel that growth spurt as you ground down through your palms, reaching your heel back. Hips are square. And then draw your knee to your nose. And we're going to come to falling star. You're going to come onto the heel of your back foot and shoot your right leg underneath to the left. Lift your left arm up to the sky. Falling star. And now getting our side stretch here. Stretch that left arm over the head. Lift up through your hips. Stretch through your little toe all the way to your fingertips. And then unwind. Take that left hand to the earth. Extend your right arm straight back behind, right leg, excuse me. And then bring it through to a low lunge. With your right foot forward, plant your left hand on the earth. Lift your right arm up to the sky. And then reach that right arm over your head. Feel that side stretch. Press through your back heel. Lengthen all the way to your fingertips. Now place your right hand on the earth. Plant your back heel. Lift your left arm up to the sky for Trikonasana, triangle pose. You might want to take your block. A block. If you don't have blocks, a roll of paper towel could work. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. And now let's get the side body stretch here as we reach our fingertips forward. Stretch from little toe to your fingertips. Draw your left hip back. Now going a little deeper here, can you take your right arm, lift it up to your left hip, and then reach more, lift hips back, fingertips forward. Maybe your hand can even reach your toes or not. And slowly unwind. Take a pause in child's pose or flow through vinyasa. And then either in your child's pose or in your downward dog, take a full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, falling star on the other side, joining back in downward facing dog. Extend your left leg behind you. Press the mat apart. Grow, lengthen through both sides of the body. And then draw your knee to your nose. Plant your back heel, shoot your leg underneath you to the right. Lift your right arm up to the sky. Lift up through the hips. Draw your shoulders onto the back. And then right hand to the earth. Left leg extends behind you. Bring it through between the hands. Ground your right hand on the earth. Left hand to the sky. And now press through the back heel, left hip back. Draw your fingertips forward. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Unwind, left hand to the earth. Now your right hand to the sky, maybe with a block. Trikonasana, triangle pose. And then reach those right fingertips over the head. Stretching hip back, fingertips forward. And now either stay here or take your left hand to your right hip. Stretching more. Maybe your hand will reach your toes. Deep arch through the side body. And slowly unwind. Either take your vinyasa or pause in child's pose. high plank, chaturanga, cobra or up dog, and exhale back. Downward facing dog. Take a full inhale, full exhale, full inhale, full exhale. Extend your left leg behind you. Press the mat apart again. And then bring it through between your hands to a low lunge. And then walk your fingertips around to the side of the mat. I chose the left foot forward just so you could see me, and I'm facing front. Now bend into each knee, Skandasana, skater's pose. And now lift it up to goddess pose. And we're going to bring, mirroring me, you're going to bring your right forearm to your right thigh and stretch your left arm over your head. And then switch to the other side. Really feel that resistance with your forearm. And one more time to the right. And one more time to the left. Lift back up to goddess, and then we're going to find warrior two, right foot forward. So turning to the front or back of your mat, depending on which side you're facing, come to warrior two. And now take reverse warrior, really creeping your hand down your leg, reaching your arm back, front knee forward, and back to warrior two. And take it to the other side, to Parshvakonasana. Stretching forward now. Back to warrior two. And now we'll take it to the other side. Warrior two. Right knee is forward. Sink it an inch deeper, and then find your way to reverse warrior. How deep can you go through that side body stretch? Feel a little growth spurt here. Back to warrior two. And then extended side angle, Parshvakonasana. Press through the little toe of your back foot, reach through your fingertips. And now slowly unwind, frame your front foot. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, top of a push-up. Lower chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Let's bring our right foot forward. Low lunge. So bring your hands to the inside of your front foot. We're going to come to lizard pose. Walk your fingertips forward. Press through your back heel. Draw your right hip back. Keep reaching, stretching, hands forward, heel back. Make sure you're not sinking into that right hip, but lifting out of it, and draw that right hip back. And then frame your front foot, bring your left foot forward, right foot back, lizard on the left side. And frame your front foot, back to downward dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. And lower right back down onto your belly. Take a pause just for a moment, making a pillow with your hands. And come back and imagine the miracles of nature during this time of spring. All the colors, the abundance of the blooms. And let it remind you that we can also change and we can transform. All right, let's interlace our fingers behind our back. Take a deep inhale, and then as you exhale, lift up Shalabhasana, locust pose. Lift up a little higher through the chest, legs lift a little higher. Make sure the breath is soft and peaceful. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Slowly release. Plant your hands, lift up to all fours, and then back up to downward facing dog. Full, complete inhale. Exhale, press the mat apart. Feel the sides of the body lengthening, heels back. Palms press strong down and forward. And now find your way to Vashistasana, side plank on the left side. So you're going to stack ankle to ankle, or you could be on your left knee. So from here, we're going to bend our knees. If you're on your knee, you can still bend into your right knee. So it'll still work like this. Here's the modification. All right, but if you're stacking ankle to ankle, you'll bend through both knees and then stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch and grow. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch and grow. One more time. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's take it to the other side. Right hand plants come onto the pinky edge of your right foot. So you might be on your right knee. Here's the modification. All right, if you're stacking ankle to ankle, bend your knees. Inhale, exhale, spring forward. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and slowly unwind. And we'll take a short pause in child's pose. In your mind's eyes, see the abundance of spring, the changing of the season. Sometimes this is hard for some of us. Change of temperature. And sometimes we just have to push through the dirt. Let's make our way back up to all fours. Press the mat away, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Okay, we're going to take that side plank one more time. So again, you could be on your bottom knee. Left hand to the earth, left knee, or stack ankle to ankle. And once again, spring forward. Whoa. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, stay here, pause, or maybe flip the dog, bringing your right leg behind you. Stretch through your right arm, so diagonally, left leg is straight, right arm is straight. Lift up through the chest, through the heart. And slowly unwind. Let's take a brief child's pose before we do the other side. Full inhale, full exhale. And now Vashistasana. Side plank on the right side. Bend your knees, inhale, and exhale. Spring forward, inhale, bend. Exhale, shoot forward, grow an inch or two. Inhale, exhale. And now if you choose, maybe flip the dog, bringing your left foot behind the right. Lift up through the hips. Feel that diagonal line between your left arm and your right leg. Lift the hips higher. And slowly unwind. Another brief child's pose. Full inhale. Bring all your awareness to your third eye. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come up all fours and find your way to a seat. Extend your right leg to the side now. You're mirroring me. Left heel towards your groin. And line your waist over your right leg. Walk your fingertips towards your foot. Your front foot is pointing straight up. And then if you can, take your left hand to your calf or the pinky edge of your foot. And then use that resistance to help draw your torso more forward. Take your right hand, thread it through, and then press into your thigh, peeking underneath your arm. Reach your left sit bone towards the earth. Twist it open a little deeper. And then slowly lifting back up, take your left hand to the earth. Right arm will scoop up and lift up for sunrise. Slowly come back down and we'll switch to the other side. Right heel in, left leg extends. Align your waist over your left leg, your toes are pointing straight up. Bow forward, heart leads the way. Take your right hand wherever you can reach. Thread the left hand through, press into your thigh, peek underneath your arm. Really press into your thigh. Feel that growth through the right side of the body as you stretch from hip to crown of head. And slowly lift up. Right hand to the earth. Circle that left arm. Lift up your hips. Sunrise. And slowly come back down. Let's find our way onto our backs. Extend your legs long, arms over your head. And now take your right hand to your left wrist. Right hand to left wrist. And then crescent your arms over to the right. So really pull on that left arm. And now bring your legs, like a banana boat, to the right also, and then cross one ankle over the left. And then really feel that deep stretch as you pull your hips back, hands forward. And slowly come back, and we'll go to the other side. So now on your back, your left hand will hold the right wrist and then crescent the arms over to the left, pulling on that right arm. Now move your legs over to the right also, to the left, excuse me. And then your right leg on top of the left. Pull the hips back at the same time. Stretch the arms forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly unwinding, coming onto the back. Soles of the feet together, knees wide apart. Hands wherever they're comfortable, maybe one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And then just feel the knees softly opening, softening into the hips. Take a full inhale. Full exhale. And during this time of spring, time of change, remembering, let the nature remind us that we too can change, that we too can even transform. And for me, in my years of practice of yoga, knowing this change happens through commitment. The more we can commit to our mats, the more we will see that growth, change, and even transformation. In your mind's eye, see the caterpillar transforming to the beautiful butterfly, or the seeds in the ground popping up out of the earth, transforming into beautiful flowers. And let that remind you of your ability to change and to grow. Let's slowly turn to our right side. Slowly lift up and find your way back to a seat. Coming back to where we began, let's inhale through our nose and exhale through the mouth. And now let's bring our hands together at heart center as we join the birds in singing and close with one final Om. Take a deep breath in. Have a beautiful spring day. Namaste.